Hey, what's up? It's time for another Loot Crate unboxing. Yeah! But before I get to that, I want to show off my Comic Con stuff. I've actually tried to do this once before, and my phone said that I did not have enough room to save it. It might just be my phone trying to tell me that it's time to get a new one, but that's a different story. So, my Comic Con was really cool. I got to see a lot of people that I've been wanting to see for a long time because I hadn't been for a couple years, and there are some friends who only do Comic Con every year. So I'm glad I got to see them. I got to hang out with new friend, and I bought lots of swag. So I want to show off some of my booty. Let everybody see it. First up, I got a couple of art prints from Joe Phillips, who did this new series of illustrations with classic Hollywood celebrities, stars, film stars, as comic book superheroes. So first, I got Marilyn Monroe as Power Girl, which is pretty awesome. I mean, it's perfect casting. And I also got, and this is really perfect casting, Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney as Robin and Wonder Girl from Teen Titans. So there's a whole series of these. I only picked up these two, but they're all awesome. And I believe Joe Phillips says that he has a few left over. So if you're interested, I mean, there's like Aquaman, Catwoman, Batwoman, Harley Quinn, Joker, like a bunch of Marvel characters, Scarlet Witch, Vision. There's some really, really prime illustrations there. So go pick them up if you're so inclined. Again, those are by Joe Phillips. Look them up. I also got an Adam Hughes print of modern Catwoman with vintage Catwoman, classic Catwoman, as part of the DC convergence that's going on within those comics. All the continuities exist together now. So, yeah, really cool. The last print that I got at Comic-Con is exceptional. It's a Art Adams piece that made the rounds online already, but seeing it in person in print, I had to get it. Ursula. His attention to detail is just spectacular. So I could not pass this up. Yeah. So I need to get those framed and put up. And let's see what else. I also got a shirt for Secret Identities, which is a new documentary about LGBT comics and their creators, the history of, and all of that stuff. I'm actually part of the documentary. I did an interview with David a couple of years ago. And yeah, it should be part of the documentary. I also got, in addition to that shirt, the shirt that I'm wearing is Little Unicorn at a Bear Party by David Quantick from his comic The Corporals. Definitely check it out. His stuff is funny. So, got those two shirts. Got another shirt coming up. But first, show off some of the comics. Actually got the sketchbook from Jim and Holly. Jim Ballant and Holly G. Holly Golightly from Broadsword Comics. I've been a long-time fan and friend of theirs. So I always have to, even if I don't make Comic-Con, I have to get the sketchbook. It's really cool because the sketchbook is for the two of them. Excuse me. So Jim Ballant would draw one cover. Holly would do another cover. And the inside is all, both of their art together. I also picked up a little more Holly, which is another sketchbook series of images that Jim did of Holly at home. It's kind of scandalous and sexy, so I won't open that for you here. Ed Luce, if you don't know his comic Wolfable Oath, then you're really missing out. You need to check out his stuff. He's got a new Oath anthology. It took me a while to figure out how to say that. Of different artists doing their interpretations of Oath, of the Wolfable Oath, and it's got some really, really cool illustrations and comics in it. So definitely check that out. The other shirt that I got is actually a Wolfable Oath shirt from Ed. And it's Wolfable Oath doing his best Batman impression. So it's Bat Oath. And it's really cool. And as much as I love Wolfable Oath, I have to show you. This is like my third Oath shirt. But the selling point on this one is the cleavage on that Catwoman cat. How hilarious is that? Like, it's little touches like that that really get me. So, new shirt. Even though I'm not supposed to be getting new shirts, I got 3 new shirts at Comic-Con. And who knows, there might be another one in the loot crate later. I also picked up I made a new friend at Comic-Con, Michael Verratti, who is a horror historian, writer, but also makes content. So he is a writer in this magazine, Ultraviolet. So I picked up an issue of that. And he also is one of the writers of this new movie, Tales of Poe, which I still have not gotten a chance to watch yet. But best be sure that when I watch it, I will be rating it. So it was good to pick that up. Always love to meet other horror fans. I also got this new book from Josh Triello, Death Saves. It's a compilation anthology of different stories based on Dungeons and Dragons and those kind of games. So yeah, I haven't read it yet. Just picked it up at Comic-Con, but it looks cool. Has lots of cool artists in it. And that came with, as well, a little folded poster. It's kind of cool. I also got a couple of things from Dan Parent of Archie fame. I picked up Archie's pal, Kevin Keller, the first compilation of stories from Kevin. If you don't know who Kevin Keller is, he's the first openly gay character to be in the Archie comics. So it's kind of a cool book. And I also got Dan's sketchbook, which has a lot of his Archie characters, you know, as other characters in comics and such. So that's cool. And then that's all the stuff that I bought, but I got lots of free swag too. So a couple of books from Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, Entertainment Weekly's write-up of Deadpool, Animation Magazine with Rick and Morty, the usual Comic-Con stuff, the schedule of events, and the souvenir book, which I always keep. I never throw that stuff out. And a couple of disappointing things from Comic-Con this year. I mean, it was a really good convention. Got to see lots of friends, got to buy lots of stuff, see preview of some really cool stuff like the new Michelle Pfeiffer Batman Returns statue. That's going to be amazing, and I will be picking that up. But two disappointing things. One was I didn't get my full Disney Infinity experience, because if you know anything, if you follow me or know anything about my writings, I'm obsessed with that game. And I did get to check out their pop-up shop, but I didn't get to stay and try out everything because I had other things to do. So it's kind of disappointed in that. The second disappointment, or a little more personal disappointment, is that my artwork that I submitted for Catwoman's 75th anniversary did not get picked up for the souvenir book. Various reasons why that could have happened. The art might not have been good enough. I will say it. But it's also could be that I did an interpretation of Catwoman from her very first appearance where she's not even in a costume. So maybe she just wasn't recognizable enough. Who knows? Anyway, she did make it in. But that art will be on my website pretty soon, just so you can see it anyway. Then a big flash bag. It's kind of clever that this year their giant bag was put together like a backpack, so you can actually wear it, even though I had a huge bag on my back the entire time anyway. But so that's all my Comic-Con swag. Comic-Con was fun. It was crowded as usual, but it was good to see everybody. Now let's go to Loot Crate. Oh, my hat. I got my hat from some guy off the street. It was free. He was just giving them away. So I have no idea. I guess it's a company called Never Blink or Avians. I don't know. I don't even wear fatigue, but I thought I'd wear it for the video. It was free. I may end up wearing it. Now let's get to Loot Crate. The theme for this month's Loot Crate is Heroes. Glad to see my camera hasn't gone out this time. Actually, it's Heroes 2. They've done a Heroes Loot Crate before, which I don't think I was a part of because I don't think I ever got that one. My first Loot Crate was called Villains, which I think was right after their first Heroes. So I'm already really happy with this. Heroes, the very very first thing that I get is a Q pop of Batman, classic Batman, meaning 60s Batman. Oh, he's so adorable. So these new Q pop figures, if you ever heard of them, they're these really cute DC comic character figures. They have a base and everything. So there he is. He's got his little Batarang. He's adorable. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes. What makes it really cool and stands out from the rest of these, pop type figures is that they come with this, see how it works. They come with little signage, like word bubbles, just like in the comics. So he's, giving the old classic Adam West kapow. But anyway, these things can be written on, I'm guessing. It comes with a pen. And then you can write your own little sayings, that Batman would be saying. So it's cute that way. But look at, oh my God, it's one of my favorite versions of Batman. In fact, I've been playing Arkham Knight lately, and because I pre-ordered, I got the Adam West costume early and the 60s Batmobile from the show. And I have definitely been playing the game with that costume and Batmobile. And it's the best. Ooh. Ooh. I also get a keychain that is also a bottle opener. Ooh. In the shape of the bat symbol. That's sweet. So now I will have a bottle opener. I'm not a drinker. I mean, I do socially, but I don't that often. But if I ever need a drink, I will have a bottle opener with me wherever I go, because that will be carried with me. I have to say, Loot Crate has been not my favorite thing the past few months. Yes. But this Loot Crate is like, it's winning me over again. Vintage Wonder Woman, she can do it. And yes, she can. Except maybe in that new movie, I'm still not excited about Batman vs. Superman, but that's a whole different discussion. Here's the button for the month. Heroes 2. Batman's also on the button. Live long and prosper. Star Trek air freshener. That's sweet. If there are any Spock fans out there. I guess I could use my air freshener in my car once I start driving. I have never had a license, but another big thing that has happened over the past month is that I got my learner's permit. So as soon as I get a car, maybe I will actually live long and prosper driving in it. Sometimes I have to cover up my tattoos, which I don't know if I don't think I've shown this off in video. I got a new tattoo. This won't be big enough to cover that. But whenever I need to cover up this little tattoo, I always use black wristbands. And this Loot Crate happens to have a black wristband in it. Legend of Zelda. That's kind of cool. So far, everything in this Loot Crate has been something I either would have bought on my own because I love it, or comes in handy anyway. The League of Regrettable Superheroes, the Loot Crate edition. That's cool. It's a Loot Crate exclusive book of vintage superheroes. Huh. That's kind of outstanding. Superheroes that actually existed in comics that you may not have heard of. I mean, there are no Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man, but there's characters like Dollman, Dr. Hormone, the Spider-Queen. That's cool, and it's a Loot Crate exclusive. That's really cool to have. I can't wait to dive into that. See who's in there that I don't know about. I got a code for White Fang Nash, and Brawlhalla. I've never played this game. It's on Steam, which I don't have. Oh, I got two. Yeah. Had to figure out what to do with those. And the booklet for this this month's Heroes Crate, Loot Crate, that explains everything. And finally, the box itself. It's cool. It's a little cityscape. You can use it to play with your toys, and you know, you can put Batman standing on the gargoyle on top of the building. Yay! I can't tell you how happy I am about this. He's adorable. There is a Catwoman one in this series that I knew that I was going to get. So now I have this one to match. I didn't even know this one was in the series. Excuse me. I got sick at Comic-Con because I worked myself too hard playing around and stuff. But yeah. So between this awesome Loot Crate and all my amazing Comic-Con swag, I've got lots of stuff. I got to figure out where I want to put all this stuff. So I'm a happy boy. And I just found out Disney Infinity comes out August 30th. And Mad Max Fury Road comes out on Blu-ray September 1st. So don't talk to me during that time. I'm not going to respond. There's no way I'm going to talk to you. But until then, see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.